Hi everyone, Danielle here. I'm doing an unboxing of Finspan, a Wingspan game. So this game is a game for 1 to 5 players, ages 10 and up. Takes about 45 to 60 minutes to play. Um, Very excited for this, as everyone knows, or if you're, a regular on the channel, you know that I really enjoy the Wingspan games. I have the big box, I have every expansion. I also have Wormspan, which is more about, dragons and fantasy. And so when they came out with Finspan, it was a no-brainer. I immediately knew I was going to add it to my collection. Um, so yeah, I find that the artwork already just on the box is just incredible. It's beautiful. And tip as usual, the solo game is by Automa Factory. So you see that their logo is here, obviously published by Stonemaier Games. And yeah, I'm excited to dig into this. All right. A bit of a hefty one there. Okay, so let's just kind of take in this artwork here. It does say designed by David Gordon and Michael O'Connell, art by Anna Maria Martinez, Catalina Martinez, and Messa Schumacher, with support from Natalia Rojas, and developed by Elizabeth Hargrave. So of course you'd see Elizabeth's name there. We'll also take a look at the sides a little bit, because there's also artwork on the sides. It's a little, it looks like a seahorse. I'm not sure officially if it is. Let's take a look on this side. We have this fish here, kind of looks like a catfish, and then we have like the dory type fish. Not good with my fish names, but yeah, so that's the box. Take a look at these. This is the rule book, it looks like. It says you are a marine researcher seeking to find and observe an array of aquatic life in the colorful sunlight zone, ghostly twilight zone, and pitch black midnight zone of the world's seas and oceans. So I think this actually spans across multiple areas of the world. And then we have the Nautoma. That's nice. Good play on words there. Solo rules designed by David Studley with Carol Titica. So this will probably be the one that I'll be reading the most, but I assume it should be pretty similar to how the other automas worked. Lots of different difficulty adjustments here, 5 levels, which is awesome. And we have, oh, let's just take this part out. I guess this is like a spacer, so things are not flying around during delivery. We have here the cards. They're already in this organizer here. Ooh, that was very snug. Let's take a look at the different meeples. There's going to be a bunch of different colors here. Looks like the round tracker possibly, or first player marker. Looks nice. And then I just grabbed a handful of the different like divers meeples. Um, so lots of great colors here. We have the score sheet. Lots of sheets, probably will last a lifetime right there. And then we'll dig into some of the cards. All right, I always love these types of packaging for cards because it's easy for me to open. All right, so these look to be the Automa cards that look like this on the back. So let's just take a quick flip through some of them. So this will show how the Automa will behave. All right, looks like there's 7 total cards right now here. And then the rest of these cards look to have the same card back. So um, let's see. I'm gonna have to get used to holding cards this way. It is not the typical, portrait orientation. It is landscape. So we have a bunch of cool fish. I won't be able to show every single one, but I'll flip through the first few. Every so often, I'll just like grab a couple. A leafy sea dragon. And I believe these are all real fish, which makes it even cooler. With Wormspan, obviously, they weren't real, but these are cool and real, and just like the birds, they have the the facts. So kind of on the bottom, you'll read a little bit more about them. Yeah, something I've always loved about the Wingspan games is just like the lovely art. Like they haven't really strayed away from just how, pleasant the art is across all their games. Okay, so some more Nautoma cards. Let me go ahead and look through these. So Nautoma end of game scoring, Nautoma reminders, always helpful. Week 1, 2, and 3. So it looks like these are how the Automa will be scoring achievements, which are really the goals each round. All right. And the additional Automa cards. R1. Okay, so each round it looks like they may do something. Okay. Then we have some of these cards. So just like before. These look to be like the starter cards possibly because they have this thing on the top left, which I think are just like the cards that you might start with to differentiate it. And then all the other fish cards. Oh, that looks a little, I think I would probably faint if this came into contact with me. Atlantic salmon. That's neat to see. I usually eat salmon of that type. Blue spine unicorn fish. Ooh. Crocodile fish. Faceless cusk. That's an interesting looking one. Ooh, that's pretty. Kind of looks like an eel. A great white shark. I think everyone knows about that one. All right. So we'll cover this up. And then just check out the rest of the items in the box. Okay, so here is a little baggie. And this is the achievements board. We have side A. So there's weeks when it comes to this game. So there's some additional new terminology to kind of learn. Obviously, it's right on theme, so makes sense. And then side B, if you wanted to just use other types of achievements. We have nice and big, like, reference cards. So you have the ability iconography. Oh, nice. And they have like the setup, dive, and what schools are. Look at the other side. Okay, fish card anatomy. That's always helpful too. Obviously, a lot of icons on these cards, so you might need help here and there. I can't remember if the other games had these. I don't think so, but yeah, very helpful. All right, and then of course we have the boards. So we'll just grab one of them. And they do open up a portrait, which is pretty different from the other boards that open sideways. So I'll show you the top half, which is just so beautiful. I love this design. So you have three columns and three sections of well, 3 zones is what they call it. So I think this was like sunlight, this was the twilight in the middle, and then we had midnight where you're kind of really close to the bottom of the ocean and it gets pretty dark down there. And then the back, you could take in just how beautiful that art is. Okay, so those were the boards. And then we have underneath the punch boards. So these are the tokens that you'll be using throughout the game. So there's eggs and there's schools of fish and the typical first player marker, which is always like that circle. And then we have the goals here, which are double-sided, I believe. Yep. Nice. So to go along with that, I also got the Finspan upgrade pack. So let's take a quick look at that. That will also come and belong in this box after I open it. But what I'm super excited is how the eggs feel. So let's open those first. And wow, these look just like eggs and nice. They do have that gummy feel, kind of like the Everdell type of components or the, what do you call that game? Honey Buzz. Um, Very cool. It's gonna be very fun playing with these. I just hope they don't roll off the table or roll off my board too much. We have the little fish. Go ahead and open that. Okay. So this is going to be like a single type of fish. So they're going to be yellow. And then we have the schools of fish, which are going to be the red color or reddish color. I'm not sure if it's exactly red or kind of like pinkish. But yeah, they're schools of fish. So there's going to be multiple fish per token. All right. Well, that was my unboxing of Finspan and the upgrade pack. Very excited to do some playthroughs of this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to orient this camera. But yeah, let me know what you think if you've gotten to play it. I would love to know like your opinion, how you kind of rank Wingspan, Wormspan, and Finspan. Because I've heard mixed kind of thoughts on it actually. So I'm excited to see what my own thoughts would be. All right, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Otherwise, I hope you're staying healthy, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.